Hey everybody, Chris Schlemer here, live at Bull Expo. Shannon Pluhowsky. Shannon,
hi.
Thanks for being with us here at Bull Expo.
Really excited.
You haven't been a couple of years, or?
Yeah, a couple of years. I went one time in Texas. I walked around for like 10 minutes and I was there.
You're like, okay,
yeah.
But I'm glad you come here, and we're really excited because, like we were talking about, the next chapter's begun.
Right.
You've been on Roto Grip staff now a couple of years, right?
A couple of years, yeah.
Yeah. So we got some new nuggets.
Really excited for the new one.
And I know that if you remember, everybody at home remembers back, let's see, just it's already been a month ago with the Queens.
Yeah.
Hypercell on TV, and Hypercell was good that week,
Yep.
but even there were certain pairs that we got into, like, using different balls. And I think that actually, if we would have had a Menace, this ball would have been in play there, the longer trying to
because
pass.
the sinister wasn't quite enough, but I think, definitely looking forward to the swing now and having this one.
Yeah, excitement. Yeah, we were just talking before we all started with this, is the PWBA Tour starting back up, and you're going to have some more toy options to play in the bag. But yeah, like we were talking with Stu, there comes a point in time where the Hypercell, as good as it is, as strong as it is, it sometimes gets a little too early. Like you said, Sinister, like on long patterns, with it being a hybrid and tended to be a little bit shiny, pushes too far.
A little bit.
This reads that spot, and it kind of has that variety. So yeah, I'm sure you guys are going to get some play with that. I don't know what magical patterns are going to have the PWBA Tour
yet, but I'm sure there'll be a longer one.
There'll be a couple longer ones mixed in there.
And I know the Pan Ams will have it too.
And especially on the left side. I mean, being a lefty, things are always different over there too. So this could be something that gives you a little torque off the spot and cleaner. So, and I know you've got to be excited about this ball because, like Stu, all it seems with the tournament bowlers and everybody, hey, the disturb ball was really good. Some people, I think you had a couple of them. I know Stu at one point in time had like 4 of them.
I won the All-Star tournament with it.
You won the All-Star, you won, you're like, oh, that ball was good. And we were talking, I'm like, hey, you wouldn't be mad if I brought that core back, would you? And you're like, not at all.
Not at all.
So we brought that back, and then we wrapped it in your other favorite ball, the Hypercell. So, boom,
Best
together.
of both worlds.
What are you thinking of this?
I am really excited to throw it. I'm sure it's going to be in my bag a lot, probably more than one. And it will probably go down the lane a lot, since it seems like the last 2 majors I've literally thrown the Hypercell and then gone to the Disturbed or vice versa, pair to pair. So,
And so
now I got another one.
We've married those, and you're like, oh, sweet, finally a ball I can get. Because like Sue brought up too, is like people are getting excited, like, oh, Disturbs are showing up on eBay and different stuff. I'm like, yeah, okay, when this ball comes out, people are really going to be excited. So
don't forget about the Disturbed, unfortunately.
Yeah, and like you said, you're going to the Pan Ams?
Pan Ams, yeah. We just found out today medium and long, so
nice.
we get to take a lot of our new pieces.
So medium long, and also, again, like we were talking about, we got some solids, and I kept that trend going because we needed a solid HB2. And this is one of those deals with it being a higher RG, and we changed the differential. We took obviously the record core, so we knocked that differential down. And the record is one of those, it's hit or miss.
I think on the left, the solid's going to help me instead of being
that's what I was
the
thinking.
shiny.
We had the Rumble a couple years ago, and it was one of those things that the cover was a little strong, and it slowed down a little too much. So this is going to have a little bit more differential, so it should give you that little pop. But when you get into problems like man, I need that solid shape on the lane, but it needs to clear the front. And obviously that's where that higher RG comes in. So I think that'll probably work pretty well too.
So they're pretty and they're going to match.
They're pretty. Yes. That means we got to get some jerseys to match.
Yes,
and
I know.
do some stuff. That sort of was like, well, here, what's that color? I'm like, my
know.
thing when I'm doing colors of balls is like, what has nobody made? That's really
Which
trying to happen.
It's hard.
Like the idea behind this one, stoplight, really.
Yeah.
Red, yellow, green. When I was in the R&D lab, and the guys were like, yeah, that'd be cool. And so that's what happened. So anyway, Shannon, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
It was awesome.
It was.
And
I'm excited.
good luck.
Go get a Roto Grip Ball.